Hezeleo.
It's me.
Let's go. I thought I knew it all, but I ain't know nothing. If you listen up close, you might learn a little something. I had it all. I thought I had a little something, but at the end of it all, I still wound up with nothing. I knew it all, but I ain't know nothing. If you listen up close, you might learn a little something. I had it all. I thought I had a little something, but at the end of it all, I still wound up with nothing. Off the porch with a banger and some anger. Thinking I have got to get it, cause I'm tired of wearing wrangles. Rock a $50 boulder. I'm a soldier, I'm on feet. Posted up on 11th Street, thinking now it's time to eat. Money came quick, cause I had that Coca-Cola. 13 years old, adolescent, high roller. No more dollar store, clothes on plastic shoes on my toes. Start a ride to the mall, Bo Jackson and your bones. I am looking clean, got my fingers on some green. Neighborhood D, bar before the school visine. How you do some camel nuts, hollering at the young sluts. Got them hoes cut in class just so they can fuck with us. Put them on that Cisco, put them on that Mad Dog. Now I got my paws on them and they coming out they draws. Thought that I was super cool, I soon said fuck school. Hey, I'ma move this yay. Get drunk and act a fool.
Hit that like button.
I would do become a high school dropout. No one can tell me shit.
And if you're not a subscriber,
drop off. So that's what I would do, become a high school dropout. No one can tell me shit because I'm about to make this drop off. I thought I knew it all.
We go live over here,
but I ain't know nothing. If you listen up close, you might learn a little something.
Different subject.
I thought I had a little something, but at the end of it all, I still wound up. I knew it all.
I'm the king of random.
But I ain't know
Spook, what it is.
Listen up close, you might learn
talk
a
that
little
shit.
something. I had it all. I thought I had a little something, but at the end of it all, I still wound up with time. I'm a dealer, smoking killer, fucking hoes. You can hit me on my hip, I done moved up the
Look at that record if you have it.
Got them hoes, fuck a quarter,
On Bandcamp.
I'm a sophomore, bitch.
The link
Last year I was a starter pack.
is in every video.
And them goddamn votes. I'm a slick young nigga, outcast, yeah, a roll. You can see it in my eyes that a nigga by this dough. I ain't about to take a loss, cause a nigga ain't a hoe. Dropping out of school, the best choice I ever made. I wasn't learning shit, motherfucker, 9th grade. Posted in a trap like a damn money slave. Hey, boy, I'm on my grind, yeah, I got to get paid.
Turn the page.
In the raid, now I'm locked up in the cage. Had a cock sucking hair in a motherfucking game. Now my lawyer getting paid, the bitch ran off with my bread. They offer state time, them hoes even off a fed. Hit my bid, hit the streets, no education or no money. Goddamn, I'm fucked up and my clothes looking bummy. And I'm living with my mommy, I can't make it on my own. Got a job at Mickey D's, ain't no pocket full of stone. I thought I knew it all.
Yeah,
but I ain't know nothing. If you listen,
it's your boy Hezeleo.
you might learn a little something.
I'm back at you this evening on the Trillgear.biz. Man, we got a reaction to this situation that's going on that I know everybody that either heard about it or took a little look at it. You know what I'm saying? I ran across it earlier while I was going through my dilemma. But as y'all all know, what took place earlier, everything turned out smooth. It is what it is. Like Spook, who sat by the door, said, minor setback for a major comeback. You know what I mean? That's all it was. I'm safe. Everything was good. But yeah, I'm also dealing with some Turo business, man. It's always something. Just put it like that. And we probably talk about that a little later. Because it's, how could I say? It's ongoing. It's ongoing. I got the car back, but, you know, they got some discrepancies. And like I said previously, man, all that Mr. Nice Guy and shit out the window. You know what I mean? So we'll talk about that a little later. Now, what we talking about today, man, give me a second. Let me send this text. Let me send this your text, let folk know. Okay. Don't hit me. I'm online. I'm online. I'm gonna be good and I'm online. Yeah. So look what we talking about today, man. We talking about the young homie, the baby, and Danleigh, her brother. Danleigh brother. You know what I mean? Now there's a video been circulating all online. Everybody done seen it. Yeah, Curtis Payne from that BMT. Appreciate you coming through repping that fold 9. You know what I'm saying? So we done seen the video circulating of it appears to be the baby and some of his crew, and then a little homie with pigtails. I guess it's because he came forward and said it's Danleigh brother. You know, Danleigh is the baby mama. There's a lot of baby going on in there. Y'all remember I did a little reaction to what they had going on, and I commended him on keeping his cool when him and his baby mama was having a situation. Because if he wouldn't have kept his cool and he would have reacted any kind of other way, he probably could have wound up in a jam. So what I'm thinking is, just from the outside looking in, ain't my business. Hey, but this how it go now. This what it is. You act a fool when the whole world see it, everybody got an opinion. So yeah, man, so what I'm thinking it probably stemmed from is when him and his baby mama was having a little situation and he called the laws and she wound up getting arrested. But I commended him on taking that route, because if he would have went on and showed her he was a baby gorilla and as pretty as she is with that little old light skin, if he would have pinched her, my nigga, it would have been a bruise there. If he would have touched too strong, too hard, too quick, it would have been a bruise there, and he could have caught a charge on top of the shit he already got going on. You know what I mean? So he handled that shit the right way. He didn't nut up and lose his cool. He ain't put no pause on her. Now, I don't know if that's what got her brother disgruntled, but you dipping in baby mama and baby daddy drama. You know what I mean? That's your sister. That is your sister, and I got something for that too. That's your sister, and I got something for that too. But that's your sister, but that's that nigga baby mama. They gonna be tied by the hip for 18 more years or better. You know what I mean? Going through baby daddy and baby mama shit. If he ain't beating on her, you might, I don't know. You might wanna see him at the family gathering once that shit then calm down and he in the place where he ain't got his partners by him where he got to show off. You gotta catch him by himself. And if it's a man-to-man conversation, don't get in the nigga arm's reach. And you did good. I saw you was standing off. You was a little standing out trying to talk to him, and the nigga launched at you. I got something for that too. You know what I mean? I know you do too. And I know somebody else do. I know that phone ringing off the hook, man. That little nigga one of the hottest motherfucking artists in the country right now, man. That nigga on that level, you know what I'm saying? But look, you know what I mean? It remind me of when old boy on Menace approached Kane to my, hey, which one of y'all is Kane, partner? Yeah, you know Arlena or whatever? Yeah, you know my little kinfolk Arlena? Yeah, partner, I don't like the way you been doing my kinfolk, partner. And that nigga Kane said, what? He told old dog, he said, this nigga talking to me? Now any nigga listen, any nigga from the hood know. If you talking to a nigga, he go to looking off or turning his head, but keeping you, you know what I'm saying, in his peripheral, he finna steal off on you. He finna steal off on you. If you don't know, I'm finna steal off on your body language, you gonna be a stole off on motherfucker a whole bunch of times in your life. When a nigga turn like, when the nigga, you know what I'm saying? When a nigga moving like this, what he finna do, he conjuring up. When a nigga doing all this shit, he conjuring up some energy because he finna, bam, he finna slide your motherfucking ass. Back up. Don't get in the nigga striking distance. Let a nigga look off and do all he want to do. But if you ain't in that nigga striking distance, he can look off, he can spin, he can do all he want to do. But he ain't gonna be able to catch you with that motherfucking blow the right way if you ain't in that nigga striking distance. See, I could tell you young, you wasn't all the way in that nigga striking distance, but you was close enough. He had the Superman that hoe. He had the that motherfucker. He had to use that motherfucker. Yeah. I know y'all seen that shit. That shit was in the bowling alley. And them niggas, hey man, them niggas landed in the most slipperiest slope I've ever seen before in my life. Them niggas landed in the goddamn alleyway of the bowling alley. My nigga, those floors are polished and varnished, and some slippery shit is put on there so that fucking ball can just slide like a motherfucker. That is one of the most slipperiest lanes you can, man. You think I was slipping on that ice the other day, nigga? Yeah, Bookie. You think I was slipping on that ice the other day in the big truck? Nigga, you ever get in one of them goddamn bowling lanes? Man, you ain't never seen a flow that's damn clean. You know what I mean? You ain't never seen a flow that's that damn clean. That big. Yeah, that motherfucker slippery than the motherfucker. So it was very dangerous for all y'all to be in them lanes and shit, you know, going through that type of situation. I really hate it because that type of situation could be the wedge that keep the families apart. Now that child joined, you know what I'm saying, two families. That child between Danleigh and the baby, that joined two families, you know what I mean? But all that beefing and drama and war, that could be, you know what I'm saying, the straw that break the camel back, that divide those two families. I wish cooler minds could have prevailed. I really wish cooler minds could have prevailed, because now you talking about baby mama, baby daddy, and unc, and the baby. As the baby grow up, Unc gonna be remembered. Damn, I don't like this nigga daddy. Pow! That's when you get them smacks upside the motherfucking head. That's why Unc be slapping you upside your motherfucking head. Because maybe back in the day, your daddy used to slap that bitch ass nigga up or something. You know what I mean? But that's how that type of shit wind up happening. So now you can't really cut for your nephew the way you really want to cut for him, or your niece, whatever. I don't remember if they got a boy or a girl. I don't remember the detail. But you're going to have some kind of standoffish shit about that because her daddy, you know what I mean, and Dp'ed you and shit. Now, I seen the video a couple of times. If y'all was on solid ground, them boys probably would have fucked you up. But because everybody was trying to get their footing, it wasn't much they really can do, because while they trying to fuck you up, they trying to think about their balance. They did pull you up out your shoulder. Now you had on a two-piece. Looked like you had on a light jacket and a shirt, and somehow they pulled that motherfucker off you. I wish you could see this, young homie. First thing you did wrong was approaching a nigga who got a history of taking care of his business. You approached a nigga, you probably know him personally, y'all done hung out or had conversations, but did it ever cross your mind that this nigga here done took somebody out of this world before? Like he done laid somebody down, like he done played for keeps, and every time a nigga done damn near stepped to him, he done stood on business? Did that ever cross your mind? Or did you think that y'all was cool enough to where you could approach him and have a conversation? Outnumbered, you know what I mean? Outnumbered. That wasn't smart. That may have been I'm trying to be brave type shit. I'm trying to show I ain't scared. But I done seen so many I ain't scared niggas in the wheelchair, or even worse. You gotta think, man. It's a thinking man's game. So when you approach that nigga at that gathering, man, you should have caught that nigga by himself in the motherfucking restroom. He would have reacted different. He would have reacted different. If you would have caught that nigga by himself he wouldn't have had to put on no show in front of all them niggas. What's up with it? What's up with it, Ladora? Yeah, hit that like button. Hit that like button, Miss McCall. Say V-Trill, what it is. Yeah, so it's always a situation if you catch a nigga with his crew. See, when you catch a nigga with his crew, he got them motherfucking ego balls. Like, oh yeah, these niggas finna see me put on. He think he got to put on. You know what I mean? And then here's another thing, a dangerous situation when you fucking with these crews. Me being a part of a crew before, I've seen the power in the niggas that's hanging around, how far they will go to impress, you know what I'm saying, the nigga who providing the opportunity. Let me say that again if it, kind of went over your head. The niggas hanging around, the nigga who providing the opportunity, the niggas who hanging around, man, it ain't no telling how far they will go to impress that nigga. You know what I mean? Trust me. I've seen some bullshit behind opportunity, money, status, and fame. I'll just say that. So even if the baby, you know what I mean, wouldn't have swung on you, if you would have kept being aggressive, one of them niggas probably would have knocked your motherfucking ass out. Just off brownie points. Just off so we can dap up later on and say, you seen how I dropped that bitch ass nigga? You know what I mean? So you approach them niggas wrong. Now, if you would have seen, okay, the baby up here deep, he got about 5, 6, 7, 8 niggas with him, and you would have, I'm just saying, if you would have called up your niggas and y'all would have showed up about 8, 9 deep, ready, and then catch him by himself. Still, catch him one-on-one. And if you truly just want to talk to him, talk to him. But you talking to a nigga who play for keeps. You talking to a young G. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to match niggas fresh. Sometimes you just got to match a nigga fresh. Some niggas you can't say, put them up. Put them up. Some niggas you can't say, let me talk to you, man. Bop! Hey, man, can I talk to you, the man to man? Bop! Some niggas you can't do that. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I done it before. But at the same time, I was ready for if that conversation was going to go left or right. You know what I mean? I was willing and ready for whichever way that conversation was going to go. But let me see, I got this Turo situation going on right quick. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, man, it reminded me of a terrible time that took place watching Menace to Society when old boy was fronting Kane about his kinfolk. But like I said, I wish cooler minds would have prevailed so they could handle that. So they can handle that a different way. But the way it's appearing, man, it didn't turn into some bullshit. Now, how do you handle it from here? How do you handle it from here? Unfortunately, I'm finna say some bullshit. Niggas might not agree with me, and I don't care, but I'm finna say some straight up bullshit. The way you handle that shit now, unfortunately, this is the day of lights, camera, action. Everybody is putting on a show. You know what I mean? So the way you handle that shit now, you got your motherfucking evidence to go and get you a check. Don't go to war. Mm-hmm.
Power off.
Don't go to war, my nigga. Don't go to war. You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. Your sister got that paper. Her baby daddy is that nigga. You know what I mean? I see you got you a Cuban link on. Nigga. I'm seeing you having your little money, but the nigga just gave you a straight up come up. The nigga just gave you a straight up come up. Come on, man. The nigga just gave you a straight up come up, man. What is you gonna do, man? Hey, man, this shit. Nigga, shit. Nigga, hey, listen, I saw. You ain't throw no licks at that man. You was standing in front of that man like, hey man, what's up, this and that, this and that. And that nigga, and they came towards you, dog. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead and get your paper. Go ahead and get your paper, You fuck around, got you hit a lick, You hit a lick. You hit a lick. Now, if you young and dumb and think you got to go out there and show boys that you a gangster, that shit might not end well for you. But shit, that nigga papered up. That nigga at the top of the motherfucking billboards, You stuck your nose in baby daddy drama, baby mama drama, but it didn't play out the way it was supposed to play out. So if I was you, I wouldn't take it back to the streets. I wouldn't take it back to the streets. I would take that shit to court. And after I settle, I hire me some niggas to take it to the streets if that nigga ever wants some. But other than that, nigga, you just hit a major come up. You hit a major come up because niggas like to film everything. Niggas like to film everything. And you caught on tape some fucked up shit. You caught on tape your own assault. You caught on tape your assault. Now I see some videos flying around. I ain't watched much of them yet. You on there talking. If I was you, I'd get off that motherfucking video and contact motherfucking 1-800 I just got hit. I'm just saying, fuck that shit. Nigga ain't got nothing to prove. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Big rich ass. Boy, let a rich ass nigga bust me in my shit. Man, a rich ass nigga just gonna punch me out. A rich ass nigga just gonna punch me down. And I'ma just fight him back for some camaraderie, for some brute strength and camaraderie. Nigga, please. Nigga, you just embarrassed me for the rest of my life. I need some motherfucking punitive damages. Come on, man. I need some motherfucking punitive damages. Fuck you. See you in court. Every video I'd make after that would say, see you in court. See, I went through some shit like that, baby mama. This and that, whomever wanted to say something. I was young and immature. I wasn't as cool and cool-headed like the baby. But that was my bitch. That was my old lady, bro. You dig? She under my protection right now. And she stepping out of line. So, you know what I mean? We having it the way we having it. Now she got all her own shit. This mine. Yeah, she your sister or she your daughter or she your whatever. She might be that to y'all, but this is my bitch. You know what I mean? I want's good for mine. Now if she get out of line, I might have to get her back in line back then. Back then, I ain't know how to verbally, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know how to verbally profess what I was talking about. I may have slipped up and slapped shit out of a motherfucker. I don't know. I may have. But I remember I had to tell her brother straight up, if you feel some kind of way, you should. You know what I mean? But ain't no nigga gonna tell me how to run my house. You know what I mean? So if you feel some kind of way, if you feel I'm just on some bullshit, y'all need to do what y'all need to do. But if you just getting a wild hat up your ass because you ain't really understanding the dynamics of what you fucking with, nigga, this mine over here, nigga. You know what I mean? So however y'all want to handle, let's handle it. And very, very much fortunately, Them boys ain't want to do nothing. Them boys ain't want to do nothing. And that was cool. That was cool. Because shit. Yeah, she may be your sister. But right now she my bitch. She my old lady, bro. You know what I mean? Now I ain't just gonna be over here fucking over. Everything going on is for her own good. Now get your ass on away from here, boy. Go on now. Get. So I understand the dynamics of it all. But again, like I say, that's the dynamics of when Unc is smacking the baby upside the head. Not the daddy, but the baby. Because he feels some kind of way about the daddy. I wished, again, that cooler heads could have prevailed. Because, again, now you had a baby in the middle. Now you had a baby in the middle of this whole ordeal. And y'all still gonna have to intermingle for the next 18 years or beyond. See, we're not thinking past today. We're not thinking past this moment. For you and that little chick to lay there, you know what I mean, intimately, y'all really fucked with each other at one time. Where's the memory of, I once really fucked with you, so I'm not gonna fuck over you? Or your family. Now, if your family's sideways, yeah, it is what it is. But that's your brother, and I know he might feel a certain kind of way. Maybe I would have told her, hey man, let's do this on another day. Let's talk about this on another day. If that's what you really want to do, just talk. But the baby, again, is in public. He got his niggas around him. He on stage. He on stage. So what does he do? Bitch ass nigga, don't try to talk to me. He went from zero to 100 really quick. Who knows what he said when he walked up to him? Who knows what he said? He said, he told him, hey man, could I talk to you man to man? Why you at the bowling alley in public talking about some man to man? And this nigga here then outman you. Now I remember you said, Danleigh brother, you was like, fight me. Let's have a boxing match. Homie don't want to do that because homie might take a L, and that'll damage his name, his brand, his music. So he don't want to do that. But knowing his repertoire, you playing with a loose cannon. I'm gonna say that. You playing with a loose cannon, homie. So I hate that you and the homie done got to that point. Again, I wish cooler minds could have prevailed. Again, when him and Danleigh was into it and he didn't put his hands on it and he called the laws, he just basically saying, I'm trying to avoid getting in more trouble. Because if we react the way we know how to react, that's going to give us, you know what I'm saying, some major setbacks. If we react the way we know, the way we once reacted, the way we know how to react, if we react like that to every situation with our old views and our old ways, dog, you're going to wind up in a lot of fucked up positions. Spook said something earlier. He said, you got to get along. Spook, if you still in here, repeat what you said. You said you gotta get along something. Let me see. The bag came off in here. He say the real UGK. Long live Chad, Pimp C Butler. Yeah, man, I'm the real UGK Ruckers. I'm one of the original, members. I can't even say nothing else. I'm just one of the original members of the UGK posse and UGK Ruckers. You know what I mean? When it was founded by Pimp. I'm not a co-founder. I'm not nothing. But I'm a spearhead. I'm a spearhead. Oh yeah, cut. I'm a spearhead. I did do that. I was a hell of a spearhead. But yeah, so man, I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, the boys could have handled that a better way. But unfortunately they didn't. And now we're gonna have to see. Now the world gonna have to see how this gonna play out. I wish they can do it a better way though, you know. I wish they can let bygones and whatever be, but everybody's a little embarrassed right now because you got the tape going viral. You got the image and the visual going viral. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, a lot of us are provoked by what they think others feel or how others gonna view that. We have to think as individuals. How would I handle this? Just like when he called the laws on Danleigh, some people might view that like that ain't no G move, but he handling as an individual. He looking at his personal situation and making the best choices for his future. Because he easily could have impressed you by busting her upside the head and you say, oh, that's a G move. That's gangster. Now he got 10, 15 years because he impressed you who won't even think of that, you know what I'm saying, in a couple of months. Just at that moment, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, that was G. Yeah, that was gangster, my nigga. How much that pay? What that load pay? Cause that load of 10, 15 years, just for the acclamation and the accolades of some nigga you don't even know talking about, I was gangster, my nigga. Well, yeah, she trying to fight it, but we're gonna have to see what it do. Yeah, tell me how much that pay though. Hey man, I salute you, my nigga. That was some gangster shit you did. Yeah, should have bust that hoe in her shit. So now you got 10, 15 years. Family violence, assault, whatever. But that ain't what he chose to do. He chose to let his mind stay cool and watch she react. Call the law, hey, get out of here. Now she ain't have to act ugly and get arrested. She ain't have to do that. But see, she's smart. She ain't smart. She young. You know what I mean? She young. He playing with his mind. He being smart. She being young and immature. She wants somebody to say, yeah, you did that. But after a while, she gonna see them fees and that embarrassment and that stain on her name and that little ass record. And she gonna see, yeah, you did that is the equivalent of absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? And like I said, look, Unc, that boy just gave you you ain't got to drop no, if you a rapper, nigga, you ain't got to drop no music videos. That nigga just gave you the best viral video you ever gonna get in your life. And you lived to tell and walked away. You might be a little bumped and bruised because you slipped. But you walked away. You got Dp'ed. Listen, the difference between Crip Mac getting Dp'ed and you getting Dp'ed, Crip Mac took that shit with a smile and went past out some pizza. And that's it. Nigga, you got the opportunity to cash in on millions. Partner. Yeah, partner, you stuck your nose in them people business, but the nigga hand you a check. Hey, the nigga just wrote you a blank check. Partner. It's on you what you want to put on that motherfucker. Don't put no blood on it. Don't put no blood on it. Because you put some blood on it, you gonna wind up, you know what I mean, in that penitentiary. Niggas gonna be beating on your mother. Niggas gonna be DPing your motherfucking ass every day for the free. When you done had $1 million nigga DP your ass in public, on tape. You done got DP'd in public, on tape, by a nigga who got #1 singles all over the motherfucking globe. This nigga here feature with everybody. So now the shoe is on the other foot. When your sister acted a monkey, he didn't match her fresh. He called the laws on her. I'm not telling you to call the laws. I'm telling you, don't match his fresh. Do the opposite. He act a monkey. Cut that check. Come on, man. Cut that check. Some niggas gonna say, oh, you a hoe. But when the motherfucking meals hit your bank account, oh, you a hoe gonna sound like, that nigga a hoe. That nigga put a silver suit on the baby and got 5 million. That nigga a hoe. You ain't gonna hear that. Them voices gonna sound like rats pissing on cotton, baby. Now, go ahead and be young and stupid and get out there and match his fresh and go to squabbling and shooting and all that damn shit. You gonna wish you hadn't. You gonna wish you hadn't. We all know niggas doing way too much time. We all know niggas doing way too much time. We all got homies that done did way too much time. For nothing. Petty crimes. I got a partner, man, I used to kick it with every day, man. Smoke, drink, fuck hoes, man. I'm talking about have a good time, man. He made a couple of moves. A couple of petty moves that didn't even render him over $10,000. And he damn near done 26 years, 27 years in prison. It's almost 3 decades. That's almost 3 decades, man. That's what's happening to our brothers and sisters. That's what's happening to the blacks. That's what's happening to the Mexicans. When you show up in court, you guilty. The shit they would have gave, you know what I mean, another race, or the white race or somebody, 2 years, 6 months probation. We gonna have to fight it out, mama. We just gonna have to fight it out. Yeah, we just gonna have to fight it out, cause it is what it is. But yeah, so that shit they would have gave them the slap on the wrist, well, you get hit, my nigga. You cannot tell me these days the crimes back in the day niggas was doing. Niggas getting caught with $30 worth of crack. 10 years, 15 years. $30 worth of crack. I know a nigga. Old man, old man. That nigga got caught with a dime rock. That nigga got caught with a dime rock. A $10 piece of crack. That nigga did every bit of 8 years. He wasn't a fucking big distributor. You know what I mean? He wasn't intent to distribute. He was sick. He wanted to smoke something, bitch. He wanted to put this bitch. He wanted to put this bitch up on that motherfucking shooting. He was trying to. He should have ate that motherfucker. But somehow they found it on him. And he did damn near 10 years. It's almost like he got 1 year per motherfucking value of $1 on a little piece of crack. So we just gotta play a different way these days. Gotta play a different way. Again, I hate that this situation took place, that I even have this to talk about. But it is what it is, man. I pray that them young brothers could let cooler minds prevail and figure out a better way. But if not, y'all already know how this type of shit play out. And it's unfortunate. But to me, sometimes it's all ego driven. That's what I'm talking about, man. I hope them boys find a better way. It's your boy, Hezeleo. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Know what I'm talking about? KO. Long live the pimp and Mama West. Free young pimp. Free young pimp, man. I'm out.